second. All right. So it looks fine, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Good job. So let's begin then. And I'm going to show you 3 pictures. And you'll tell me, looking at these pictures, what do all these 3 pictures have in common? All right. Just a little moment. Right. So have a look. There are 3 pictures, 3 photos. What do you think? What do all of them have in common? Ludmil, go ahead. What do you think?
I think the common is that in all 3 pictures are the situation about some conflict. The
Yes.
people, for example, have the different values, maybe.
Right. Yes, yes. Values, ideas, right?
And the interpretation of situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. I quite agree with you that it has to do with some conflict or maybe disagreement. Yeah, disagreement, conflict, or discussion. Yes, something like that. Absolutely right to say that people have some different ideas about any subject. Yekaterin, choose one of these pictures and tell us, what do you think is happening? What's the problem? What are the people discussing?
I think on picture A, it is an accident on the road, and 2 drivers are crossing with each other. Who's guilty is.
Yeah, who is guilty? Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yekaterina, it's great to remember the word cross, but it's an adjective. You can't say crossing. Yeah. So they are cross with each other. And cross
with each other.
Yeah. Yekaterina, can you think of a synonym for the word cross? It's a really good adjective.
Argue.
No, it's an adjective. Argue is a verb.
We need verb, yeah?
We need adjective. We need another
adjective.
Yeah. So cross is angry, or a little bit stronger than angry, it is furious. Yeah, and all of them have similar meaning. Yeah. Angry or furious or cross. Yeah. And people are really cross here or furious, right? Remember, these are all adjectives. All right. All right. Good. Vladimir, take another picture and tell us what do you think about
So I think on the picture C, there is a typical problem between parents and kids when parents want kids to do something and the kids have so an age like they feel themselves сейчас бы вспомнить бы, как это будет. They feel themselves independent.
Oh, yes.
And they are trying to live their own lives. So they're trying to think that they do it.
Yes, yes, yes. They think they are mature enough, yes? Do you remember the word mature, guys?
Mature, yes. So it's an old...
adult enough, yes?
Adult, yes.
Again, what part of speech is it?
Adjective.
Adjective again. Adjective, that's right. So mature, like in Russian, zrелый, yes? They think they are adult enough, but in fact, not always, right? Plus, there is probably another 21st century problem with the gadgets, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Right, and the parents might be unhappy that teenagers or children spend too much time, using any sort of gadgets, right? Ludmil, only one picture is left for you, yeah, so you don't have much choice.
I'm not sure, but I think it's working maybe situations because there are many people in these pictures, and men and women discuss maybe some work problem but they have the different opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
And the man try to обосновать,
To point his view. Yeah.
to point his view, for example.
Right. Okay. Very, very good idea. Ludmila, does it happen usually or right now?
It's happened right now. He's
Happening right now. He's discussing, they are discussing, he's trying, and so on. Yeah. So when you look at the pictures, it is usually continuous form, right? And you can see he's doing it quite emotionally. Yes.
Yes.
I may guess he's Italian or something, right? Okay, good job. So, and Vladimir mentioned that situation C is a quite common family situation, right? When parents are a bit unhappy or not so much satisfied with the kids' behavior and stuff. I'd like you to think about the people you have disagreements with and what might you disagree about. All right? Would you like to share with us the situations? You may think about family, work situations, I don't know, outside, maybe with friends, whoever, right? Ludmila, go ahead. Would you like to share with us?
For me, is a very usual situation with my small son. Because he doesn't like to do his homework, but he like to play Nintendo. Usually, when I go back to home from work, I ask if he has already done his homework, but usually he said yes. But when I try to check it, it's not this, and I'm very disagree, and I'm very расстроена.
Sad?
I'm very sad about it because it's very different from my older daughter, because she usually do all she had to.
Usually, Ludmila?
Usually does what she has to. And I have no to intent to her to do it.
I see, right. So how do you persuade or how do you make your son do the homework or do what you want from him?
I try to discuss it with him. I try to say him that his teacher can be not very satisfied from his homework. But it's not usually successful. Then I try to invite my husband to.
Okay, so a stronger force, yes. Okay.
Yes, and we try to make some rules for playing and for his chores.
Right. By the way, some rules usually can make a difference. Yes.
Yes.
Right. But I can imagine that you have to be patient. Yes. But on the other hand, follow your own rules as well. Yeah, such a challenge. Good. Vladimir, how about you? Who do you disagree with, and what kind of situations do you have?
So I have the same situation like Ludmila. So my son is always on computer. So, and the problem is that here in Austria, they don't get some homeworks. They need just to prepare for some tests, some exams. So if he needs to prepare for it, so he does something at home, but usually he's always online. And it makes me very, very angry sometimes because I can't understand it. So he doesn't want to go for a walk. He doesn't want to read. So okay, so reading is it's a catastrophe nowadays with this generation. But and he has a very, very little interest for some other things which are not connected with computer games.
I
So
see, I see. How old is he?
he's about 14.
About 14.
About 14.
I love it. All right. Yes, this is so typical for these teenagers, right? Luckily, he'll grow it up. Yeah,
Mhm.
for parents, it is such a challenge because parents have different expectations.
So
Yeah.
yes, in German we call it if in English, so a shitty age.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So how do you cope with it, and what words do you use to persuade him?
So I do it in like Ludmila does, but I ask my wife, so the strongest force,
Mhm.
to rule the situation. Yes, and um, she can just take the wires from the computer and take them to the work, and
Mhm.
so
Okay.
so no electricity, no computer. Yeah.
Exactly, right? Or if you don't know the password of
Mhm.
Wi-Fi, then you can't do anything. But this is quite radical, yes? I mean, this
Yes.
is
Yes, but of course, at first we are trying to speak, we are trying to explain why it's not so good, why it's not forbidden, but mm, not
must be
in,
limited. Yeah.
yes, it must be limited. But when our words are away from his ears, so
Mhm.
then we do it a little bit ridiculous.
Right, right, right. Okay. So yeah, common problems and common troubles with teenage children, right? And yeah, as I said, hopefully, yeah, they will grow it up. But these days, I can understand that it might be a bit annoying, right? And it might be challenging to persuade them. Good, very, very nice, guys. Today we are going to have a look at a bit of vocabulary, and we'll look at a verb which you might find very easy. The word leave. Yeah, I'm sure you do know the verb leave, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
all right. Today we are going to look at different meanings of the verb leave and different phrases combinations. And we'll see that leave, according to different combinations, may have a little bit difference in meaning. Okay. By the way, leave, is it a regular or irregular verb?
Irregular.
Irregular.
Ludmil, three forms?
Leave, leave,
No.
left,
No,
left,
sorry. Say it again.
leave, left, left.
Left. Okay, exactly. Leave, left, left. Exactly. Very, very good. So I'm going to share my screen with you again. Yes. Mm -hmm, mm -hmm. Okay. And here, can you see well?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So here you've got some phrases, and here are little conversations. What I'd like you to do first is work on your own, work individually, and complete the conversations with the missing phrases. Each phrase has got a word leave in it. Afterwards, we'll discuss and speak about the meaning. Mm-hmm. A moment more.
Yes, I need a moment more.
Right, sure.
I'm ready.
Yeah, perfect.
Me too.
And, yep, both of them. Both of you, sorry. Right, then let's read the conversations and see if we have the same answers or different. So then, Ludmil, you read number 1 A, and Vladimir, you read B. Mhm.
Mhm. It was boiling last night. Did you turn the heater off before you went to bed?
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I might have left it on.
I might have left it on. That's good. Oh, that was, yes.
H.
Okay, totally right. And to leave something on, that means, how would you explain it differently? To leave something on.
So, for example, when a gadget is still working,
Yeah. So you don't turn it off.
yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you leave it on and it keeps on working. Exactly. Here is also a very interesting thing to notice. I might have left it on. What is that structure?
Second conditional.
Well, well, partially. Yes. Okay. Does your sentence speak about past, present, or future?
About the
Past.
past.
About the past, right? And are you sure about this past or not?
No.
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 So that is why you use the word might as a modal verb. Might doesn't have the past form. To show that that you are speaking about past, you need to use this perfect infinitive.
hmm
Yeah, and it looks like that, right? Yes. If I, for example, was sure, I would use not might, Ludmil, but instead of might, if I'm sure about it.
I should have.
No, should have is if you criticize yourself.
Mhm.
I must have. Yeah.
Ah,
If you
must
use
have.
must, then you're sure. Like I must have left it on. Yeah. I'm very sure about it. Yes. Okay. In terms of pronunciation, what is also interesting, this have is not the main verb, let's say. Yeah, it doesn't give us any message. It's just the grammatical structure. That is why you wouldn't pronounce it have. You would say of. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that is why this sounds like I might have left. I might have. I might have. Yeah. I might have left it on. Hmm? Try it out. So Vladimir, go ahead. Try it out.
I might have left it on.
Yeah, exactly. So because this have doesn't give you any message, just of. Ludmil, try it out.
I might have left him.
Yeah, I might have left it on. Good. All right, now swap roles. Vladimir, you read number 2 for A, and Ludmil, you do B part.
I think you've spilled some juice on my new white sofa.
Oh no, has it left a mark?
Has it left a mark? Okay. And Ludmil, what is a mark? In,
Пятно след.
Пятно, yeah, here it will be пятно, right. Hopefully it hasn't left a mark, yes. Good, swap roles. Ludmil, you start this time.
Mom, Vincent is beginning really mean to me.
He's a bit stressed at the moment. It's best to leave him alone.
Exactly, leave him alone, right? Good, so that means don't communicate to him, don't try to get in touch with him, right? Let him calm down, leave him alone, right? Okay, swap roles, and Vladimir, that means you start this time.
Mhm. I've baked a cake.
Mhm.
I can see You've left the kitchen in a mess.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Very motivating, yes. Right, you've left the kitchen in a mess. All right. So someone has to clean it up. Okay, good. Then go on.
Jacob is refusing to help tidy up.
Uh-uh.
Tidy up.
Good.
I'll talk to him. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. That's right. Do you get it? Leave it to me. I'm
Yes,
going
so
to do it. Yes,
I'm going to do it.
to do it. In Russian we say «предоставь это мне».
Мгм. А я
Okay.
забыла, что значит tidy up?
Tidy up means to clean and yeah,
Ah.
to make the place look good.
Мгм.
Good. All right, then swap roles.
Mhm. Have you forgotten your swimming trunks again?
I left them at home.
I left them at home, right? And this is an important thing, actually. I left them at home. Людмила, say it in Russian. How do you say this sentence?
Я забыл дома.
Забыл дома, да? То есть у русскоязычных все время хочется говорить I forgot them at home.
Мгм.
Да?
Мгм.
И это наша такая частая ошибка, потому что в русском языке так. Forget is usually about some information. Forget is something that is in your head. For example, sorry, I forgot your name. Can you say it again? Or when are we meeting? Oh, sorry, I forgot the date. Can you help me? Right? So forget is usually about some information, some facts, whatever. If it is some object, you leave it at home. Yeah. For example, oh, I can't open the door. I haven't got the keys. I left them in my car, for example.
So it's like оставлять.
Оставлять. Но дело в том, что по-русски мы все равно можем часто говорить
Забыл.
забыл.
Мгм.
Да, и вот это может все время делать нас, ну, сбивать с толку. Да, оставлять, но по сути мы говорим часто забыл. Я забыл ключи дома, я забыла зонт дома, а по-английски это все будет left.
Мгм.
Yes. But I can say, I forgot where my keys are.
Мгм.
Then, yeah, I don't have this information, right? Where my keys are. Yeah, but if I didn't take anything with me, then I left something at home. Got it? Yeah. Lovely. All right. So then number 7, whose turn is it?
My turn.
Who's
Have you
taking-
seen my wallet?
It's here on the table. You shouldn't leave it lying around.
Yes, that's right. You shouldn't leave it lying around. And lying around, that's one.
So lying around, I think it's lying somewhere, but not
Yeah.
on the right place.
Exactly. Somewhere else, but not where it should be.
Mm.
Good. All right, and
Where have you been? I was so worried.
I called, but you didn't answer. So I left a message. Didn't you get it?
perfect. I left a message. Yes. Okay, wonderful. So, in all of these sentences, how do we actually translate the word leave?
Забыл.
Во всех, если. То это
Оставил.
оставлять,
Оставлять.
yeah, оставлять, exactly. But depending on the combination, sometimes it may be in our language a little bit different.
Mhm.
Yeah, a bit different. But the idea is still the same, right? Let's give it a try. I'd like to make it a bit of a challenge. Are you ready for a challenge?
Why not?
Yes, are you ready for a challenge? Okay, what are we going to do? I'm going to close these ones and I will ask you to try to remember, yeah, the sentences, the missing sentences. Remember, every sentence has got a word leave in it. Yes. Okay, shall we try?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go ahead. All right. So, Ludmil, begin number 1.
It was boiling last night. Did you turn the heater off before you went to bed? I'm not sure. I might have left it on.
Yes, but actually Vladimir was supposed to read part B, but
Ah,
that's
okay.
Okay.
yes, I
I
want you to do it again in rows. Yes, I'm not sure, but I might have left it on. Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's go on using the rows. Yes.
Mhm.
Number 2. Then Vladimir, go ahead.
I think you've spilled some juice on my new white sofa.
Ludmil, reply.
I hope it didn't leave the mark.
Okay, perfect. Go on. Mm-hmm.
Mom, Vincent is being really mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit stressed at the moment. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Right. Okay. Swap roles.
Okay. I've baked a cake.
I can see you leave the kitchen in a mess.
You leave, that means you always do like that, but we need a result. What form?
You've left the kitchen in a mess.
Okay.
You
You
left.
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 That's right. Okay, go on.
Jacob is refreshing to help tidy up.
Refusing.
Refusing.
I'll talk to him. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Very good. Okay. Go on.
Have you forgotten your swimming trunks again?
Oops, I've forgot.
Uh,
I leave it at home.
okay, again, result.
I've left it at home.
Yes. Okay, good. Swap roles.
Have you seen my wallet?
It's here on the table. You don't have to leave it lying around.
Yeah, or you shouldn't. You'd
You
better not.
shouldn't.
All right. Good job. And go on.
Where have you been? I was so worried.
I called, but you didn't answer, so I have left a message for you. Didn't you get it?
Yes. Okay, guys, perfect job, perfect job. Yekaterin, yes, welcome back. And we've been talking about different fixed phrases or common phrases with the verb leave. Yes,
I see.
and yeah, you can check them out. They are quite clear and easy. Yeah, but it's good idea to see how they work together with some other words. All right.
Mhm.
Good. And guys, as we were speaking about different disagreements, yes, and reasons why people might disagree, we are going to do a bit of listening now. Just a second. Just a second. Yes. We're going to listen to 5 conversations, and we'll need to find out what's the problem in each conversation. All right? That's it. Just 5 conversations. What's the problem in each conversation, right? It's a good idea to take notes. Conversation 1, the problem. Conversation 2, the problem. Ready to listen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Unit 5, Recording 9. 1.
Who left the front door open this morning?
I have to own up. It was me. Sorry.
Okay, but try not to do it again.
I'll try.
2.
Hey, who left the oven on? Ruth? Was it you?
Me? Why me? It's got nothing to do with me.
Okay, I'm only asking.
Yeah, but you always blame me for everything.
3.
Who left the central heating on all night?
It was my fault. I apologise. I forgot to turn it off when I went to bed.
Heating costs money, you know.
I know. I'm really sorry.
All right. It was cold last night anyway, so it's no big deal. But try to remember next time.
I will.
4.
Who left this big mess in the kitchen?
Dunno.
And who finished all the eggs? Gretchen?
Don't blame me. I don't even like eggs.
Well, who did then?
Dunno, ask Felix.
Felix?
Ah, the great disappearing egg mystery. I had nothing to do with it, I'm afraid. I'd ask Helen if I were you.
Helen, did you eat all the eggs?
No, but I might have dropped them.
Drop them?
But it wasn't my fault. You shouldn't have left them lying around.
5.
Hey, my bicycle is gone. Has anyone seen it?
Oh, I borrowed it to go to the shops, but I brought it back. I left it outside.
Did you lock it again?
Maybe not. Oh no.
So it's been stolen?
I'm so sorry. It's entirely my fault.
Oh, you're telling me.
I'll sort it out, I promise. Nina, I'm sorry.
Oh, just leave me alone.
All right, fine. Let's compare the ideas, right? What was the problem in each situation? Yekaterina, how about the first conversation? What's the problem?
Unfortunately, I didn't understand the first.
All right, that's no problem. Ludmila, do you have?
Some
Open door.
person left the front door opened.
Yes, and in the past?
Left front door opened.
Okay, yes, that's totally right. Let's check it out. Yes, let's see that someone has left the front door open. Check it out.
1.
Who left the front door open this morning?
I have to own up. It was me. Sorry.
Okay, but try not to do it again.
I'll try.
That's it, actually. Yes, that was it. So someone left the front door open this morning. Good. Okay. Vladimir, how about number 2? What's the problem?
So the oven was left on.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And that is rather dangerous, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Ludmila, third.
The central heating was left on at the night
At night, all night. Yes. Why was it a problem?
because it cost many money,
Many money.
a lot of money.
A lot of money or much money. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yekaterina, what about number 4?
About mess in the kitchen.
Exactly. Right.
About
So
eggs. Yeah. Somebody left the mess in the kitchen, and the eggs are become dropped.
so someone dropped the eggs also.
Someone dropped the eggs.
Yeah, but the girl said it was not her fault. Why? Why wasn't it her fault to drop the eggs?
There were several personages,
The characters.
characters, and the last one признался.
Okay, accepted. Yes, accepted.
One girl.
Yes, that's right. And she also said that the mother left the eggs lying around.
On the
On the
lying
table.
around.
Yeah, lying around on the
Table.
table. So she
Mhm.
just dropped them. Yeah, accidentally, I guess. All right. And okay, and the last one, number 5. Ludmila, what happened?
Some girl left the bicycle outside, but it was not her bicycle, but the bicycle of her friend.
Yes, but
And
what?
it was not locked and it was stolen.
All right, that's right, that's right. Such a pity, yes, such
Yeah.
an embarrassing situation. Okay, cool, very nice. So in these situations, someone was guilty or someone blamed another person, yes, for doing something. Let's check out useful phrases, how we can do that, how can we speak about responsibility, how can we apologize for doing something wrong? Have a look, guys. Here I've got some useful phrases, and we will check them out and see if we understand them. So first of all, we will speak about accepting responsibility and apologizing. If we really have done something wrong, we need to apologize for that. We need to accept our responsibility. Vladimir, could you check these phrases for us? Can you read them for us, please?
I'm so sorry. Did I tread on your toe?
On your toe, yeah.
Toe.
Toe. Huh?
I have to own up. It was me.
Mm.
I should have been more careful. It's entirely my fault.
Huh?
It was my fault. I apologize. I'll sort it out. I promise.
Very good, very good. Nice phrases, yeah? So I'm so sorry, did I? Yeah, if you're not sure that you did something wrong, but you want to check it, did I? Start with a question, yeah? How do you understand this one? I have to own up. What's that? I have to own up.
Это моя ответственность, что такое?
Да, то есть я должен
Понимаюсь.
признать, что это мое. I have to own up. It was me. Yeah, I have to own up. Беру на себя. Right? Good. Then again, I should have been more careful. Are we speaking about past, present, or future?
Future.
Past.
Past.
Past. That's about
Yes.
past. Yes, Ludmila, how did you understand that it is about past?
Have been.
Have been, yes. And if we speak about past using should, does it mean that we criticize?
Yes, it's criticize and it's regret.
Regretting, exactly. If you regret or criticize someone, you should have, or I should have. Надо было быть осторожней. Yeah? Right. And again, this should, to use in the past, use past participle. Just like we saw today with might. Might have been, should have been, and so on. Good. Then I love this phrase. It's entirely my fault. Entirely, that means completely my fault. Yes. But it's a common collocation to say not it's completely my fault, but it's entirely my fault. It's a collocation. It was my fault. I apologize. It's clear. I'll sort it out. I promise. I think it's also okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Then responding to an apology. If anyone did something wrong, how do we react to it? Ludmila, check them out for us.
It's no big deal. Don't worry. It's nothing. Try not to do it again.
Yeah, so we are very polite, optimistic. Yes, we'll say that's no big deal. No worries. Yes, no worries. It's all fine. And any other positive responses are possible here. Good. Sometimes it happens that we didn't do anything wrong, but people blame us. So we need to deny responsibility. Yekaterin, check them out for us. Denying responsibility.
Mm-hmm. It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault. I had nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Don't blame me.
Don't blame me. That's so cool. Right. So it's got nothing to do with me. It's a really good phrase. It's got nothing to do with somebody or something. And that means it was not me. In Russian, we have a very good phrase for that. Ко мне это не имеет никакого отношения. To have something to do with means иметь отношение к чему-то. В данном случае это ко мне не имеет никакого отношения. Здесь то же самое. I had nothing to do with it. Не про меня, ко мне не имеет отношения. Да? All right. It wasn't my fault. It's okay. Don't blame me. Right? Blame. What's blame? Do you remember?
Make someone guilty.
Yeah, you did it. No, don't blame me. I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and if anyone denies, we can also respond to it. And we will say, well, who did it then? Or who did then? Who was it then? I'm only asking, no worries. I'm only asking. Yes, keep it optimistic, keep it positive. Right. Okay. Have you got any new phrases here that are presented? Are any of them new for you?
Many are new for me.
Yeah, new for you. All right, very good. Vladimir, how about you?
I think no.
No, not much. Yes, not much. All right. Ekaterina, and you?
I have to own up.
I have to own up. This is a really cool one. Yes, that was me. I have to own up, right? I have to admit it. Yes. Okay, we are going to listen to it one more time, and I'd like you to try to catch which of these phrases are used in every conversation. What do you hear in conversation 1? What is in number 2, 3, and so on? You ready to listen again?
Mhm.
Let's go.
2,
Oh, no. Sorry.
Hey, who left the oven on?
Sorry.
Unit 5, Recording 9. 1.
Who left the front door open this morning?
I have to own up. It was me. Sorry.
Okay, but try not to do it again.
I'll try.
2,
Hey, who left the oven on? Ruth? Was it you?
Me? Why me? It's got nothing to do with me.
Okay, I'm only asking.
Yeah, but you always blame me for everything.
3,
Who left the central heating on all night?
It was my fault. I apologise. I forgot to turn it off when I went to bed.
Heating costs money, you know.
I know. I'm really sorry.
All right. It was cold last night anyway, so it's no big deal. But try to remember next time.
I will.
4,
Who left this big mess in the kitchen?
Dunno.
And who finished all the eggs? Gretchen?
Don't blame me. I don't even like eggs.
Well, who did then?
Dunno. Ask Felix.
Felix?
Ah, the great disappearing egg mystery. I had nothing to do with it, I'm afraid. I'd ask Helen if I were you.
Helen, did you eat all the eggs?
No, but I might have dropped them.
Drop them?
But it wasn't my fault. You shouldn't have left them lying around.
5,
Hey, my bicycle is gone. Has anyone seen it?
Oh, I borrowed it to go to the shops, but I brought it back. I left it outside.
Did you lock it again?
Maybe not. Oh no.
So it's been stolen?
I'm so sorry. It's entirely my fault.
Oh, you're telling me.
I'll sort it out, I promise. Nina, I'm sorry.
Oh, just leave me alone.
Right. Okay. Let's see what do we have in each conversation. Ludmila, which phrases did you have in number 1?
I have to own up.
Yes,
Try not to do it again.
totally.
Phrases.
All right. Do you agree? Ekaterina, Vladimir, do you have the same? Oh, this is number 1. Sorry. Okay. Fine. Ekaterina, what's number 2? Conversation 2. What do you have there?
2 about oven on. Yes. I forgot.
All right. That's not a bad idea to take notes in here, right? Okay.
I can't take notes.
I see. Okay. Do you have them for number 2?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, also not. Ludmila, and you?
Yes, it's got nothing to do. I'm
With-
only asking.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with me too. And I'm only asking. Let's check it. Yes. Oh, it's again number 2. Yes. Let's see number 2. Hold on. Я знаю, что это может быть чуть-чуть смешно, хотя я это могу убрать. I can actually clean it up. It's not that much necessary. Just a moment. Okay, see it.
Hey, who left the oven on? Ruth? Was it you?
Me? Why me? It's got nothing to do with me.
Okay, I'm only asking.
Yeah, but you always blame me for everything.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's right. It's got nothing to do with me, and you always blame me for everything.
And I'm only asking.
I'm only asking exactly this one. Number 2, I've got it here. Right, okay. Vladimir, how about number 3?
So I think it was my fault. I apologize. And so I think it's enough.
That's it, okay. So ladies, do you have anything else?
I think it's not big deal
Yes.
That's good.
because of cold nights.
Yes, that's right. Something more?
No.
No, that's it. All right. Yekaterina, do you have number 4? The connection has gone. Unfortunately, Ludmila, then take you number 4.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yay. Right.
It was my fault.
It was my fault, or it was entirely my fault?
It was my fault. Maybe it was entirely my fault.
No, it was entirely my fault. It was the last conversation. I had nothing to do with it. And one more.
It was my fault.
It was my fault.
Maybe don't blame me.
Yes, and don't blame me. Exactly. And it was the egg mystery. And, well, who did that? Yeah, this one as well. And who did that? Right. Yekaterina, and how about number 5?
About bicycle, yes? I sorted out, I promise.
Right, totally.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
But
No.
I'm not sure.
No, not this one, but the other one for apologizing.
It wasn't my fault.
It was her fault, actually. So I will sort it out, I promise, yes. And one more thing. Ludmila, which one do you have?
It's entirely my fault.
Entirely my fault. She was very apologetic, actually, yes. I think that's it. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
So we didn't have all of these phrases, and it's totally fine, but each conversation had some of them. Okay, we are going to try them out now. A second, please. Yes. Have a look. Here we've got 4 situations. Choose which response is the best for each situation. Let's do it spontaneously together because it is rather easy. Vladimir, would you like to start the first one, please?
Did you eat my last piece of chocolate? It's got nothing to do with me.
Exactly. Good. Ludmila, go on.
I'm really sorry. I should have been more careful try not to do it again.
Absolutely. All right. Yekaterina, go ahead. Next one. Go on.
I had nothing to do with it. Well, who did then?
Yes. All right. And Vladimir, your turn, the last.
It wasn't entirely my fault. It's no big deal.
It's no big deal. Okay. This one was easy. We'll try again with a different exercise to memorize them a bit better. I need just a little moment to start a new page for you. Yeah, just a second. Mhm. Yes. Maybe a little second. Here we go. Okay. So, and now you'll need to look at exercise number 4. Do you see that? Yeah, number 4. And here you've got 3 little conversations. I would like you to work individually, a minute or 2 maximum, and complete the conversation with 1 missing word in each gap, right? So, how many words do you need to use in every gap?
1.
Exactly. All right. So please work individually. All right. Let's compare. Yeah, good. So number 1, Yekaterina, you read for A. Ludmila, you read for B. Let's see what is missing.
Who left the old food in the fridge? The whole office stinks.
I have to own up. It's mine.
Oh, well, it's no big deal, really.
All right. It does smell awful. I'll sort it out now.
Yes, okay. Oh no, that's not the big deal. All right, that's funny, really. Okay, good. Then Vladimir, you read for A, and Yekaterina, you read for B.
Why isn't Jack at this meeting?
It's entirely my fault. I forgot to let him know it was happening.
Don't worry, we can get him on the conference phone.
Yeah, that's so good. All right, and then Ludmila, you read for A, Vladimir, you are B then.
Did you leave these dirty footprints all over the house?
Don't blame me.
Yeah.
Well, who did it? Who did it then?
Then,
I guess it was John.
Right. Yes. Him, not me. Him. Right. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. So, guys, you can blame other people now after this lesson, right? Easily. I think it was him, right? Okay. So, as a homework, I will ask you to practice these phrases a little bit more. Before we wrap up today, let's quickly refresh what we've learned. So, Ludmila, for you, 6 phrases with the word leave. Let's go ahead. Any 6 phrases?
I left it at home.
Okay.
I left message to
Right.
you.
Yeah, okay. Go on. About the kitchen.
You left a mess in the kitchen.
Very good. Okay.
Что это было?
About the oven.
You left the oven on.
Very good. Good.
You left a central heating on.
Right. Okay. But this is always on. All right.
Yes.
About clothes, for example, a sofa.
You left the mark.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I might have left it on also.
Yeah. All right. And one more. For example, he's stressed. Don't talk to him.
Leave him.
Leave him alone. That's good. Okay, 6 phrases. Very nice. Vladimir, your turn. How can you apologize or say that it was you? Say 3 phrases you remember. Don't look anywhere. 3 phrases.
I have to own it up.
Okay.
It's entirely my fault.
And one more.
So it was my fault.
Okay, which is very similar. Think about one more.
Okay.
Мне надо было быть поосторожнее, например.
I should have been more carefully.
Very good, but have shorten it. I should have been.
I should have been more carefully.
All right. Okay, this one's 3. Yes. Yekaterin, for you, you say it was not me. Right? 3 phrases. You deny the blame.
It's nothing to do with me.
Very good.
Don't blame me.
Right?
It is not my fault, but it is common.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's good. It's good. It's good. Right? That's it actually. Yes, it has nothing to do with me, or I have nothing to do with it. Yeah, that is it. All right. Very nice, guys. Good job. So I hope in a week you still remember these phrases to help you not to forget them. Check out your workbook and get some practice on these phrases. All right. I'll write all the information on Telegram for you. Yes. And have a beautiful day today and see you next Thursday. Vladimir, if you don't mind, stay a moment, yes, to have a little chat. Yes, if you have 2-3 minutes.
Yes.
All right. So, ladies, then see you next time and bye-bye.
See you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right. And I'll